Finance has achieved a significant TVL. What strategies or features have been most effective in reaching this milestone?
I think the main thing here is that we have a curated model, and we don't launch products ourselves. We have curators who are launching the vaults, they manage the assets, and they basically manage the risks for the users. So this curated model, it also brings more network effect, because every curator is basically building his own ecosystem on top of Mello and his own vertical in terms of integrations, in terms of working with the clients, in terms of managing different shared security networks. And in that sense, every curator is motivated to bring customers and to bring TVL, and this helps to scale.
In what ways does Mellow Finance ensure the security and flexibility of its Vault smart contracts, especially in the context of the AVS ecosystem?
I think it's several parts. So we do lots of things around audits, and we work with the major auditors in the ecosystem. I think that they're one of the best ones. Also, we work closely with the Lighted team as a part of Light Alliance, and we do lots of security checks and security reviews together with Lighted team. And we have lots of internal monitorings. We'll also work with the Hypernative. It's the external system for monitorings. So we get from different angles to the security. Also, on the side of AVS and shared security networks, it's part of the job for curators, and they evaluate the risks, they work with the slashing mechanisms, and they decide how they want to delegate in which specific networks. And also, pretty soon we will launch the public good with a resolving committee that will also help to manage the risk on the side of slashing.
Could you elaborate on the role of permissionless vault curation within the Mello protocol and how it benefits depositors?
Yeah, it's the way to manage the risk and the way to get specific product tailored to your needs as a user. And usually you want to work with specific node operators, you want to work with specific curators that you really trust. And this also creates more opportunities in terms of integrations and things around curation. They're really tied with getting lots of things in with business development in the ecosystem, and it helps to create more opportunities for the users.
What measures has Mellow Finance implemented to address potential software weaknesses and ensure the robustness of its platform?
It's basically things around audits. It's also really trustworthy parties on the side of our partners with AVS and shared security networks, with protocols that we integrate to, and all the curators. And at the same time, all the security things that we're doing with the auditors and monitorings.
And the last question. What's your strategy to expand the protocol and set of tools that you provide to curators?
So we have a huge roadmap, and right now we're launching a pre-deposit system with Lido v3, which then will be transitioned into the system to orchestrate isolated vaults for institutions. And the general strategy is to provide all the layers of tech stack for institutions to get access to on-chain yield. And it's not that much yield sources in the ecosystem as a base layer. So it's staking, it's restaking, it's yield coming from lending markets, it's funding rates. And we have the system where we have multiple adapters, so every curator can get access to those yield layers and then combine them in a way he needs to tailor the product for his customers. Also, right now we're working on interoperability solution, and this will help to create additional opportunities for layer 2s. And it's the vaults that work directly with L2. They're deployed on L2, and users deposit assets on L2 directly. They get the receipt token there, and then with interop we mint the corresponding tokens on L1 to get them into restaking. So this is something that creates yield for almost whatever asset on L2s. It also helps to get more protocols to the ecosystems, because in this case they can get instant delegation from those vaults if they're managed by the ecosystem itself or some friendly curator. And at the same time, it's something that can help get additional revenue stream for the foundation.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.